action.
Hi, my name is MaKaden Gordon. I'll be talking about the hand grinder today. Okay, so for safety, you're going to want to have long sleeves. You want to have long pants, closed-toed shoes, safety glasses, obviously your gloves. These aren't ideal for your hand grinder because they're kind of big and bulky, but they work. So with those, for the grinder. So for general safety, you're always going to want to make sure you never get your hand around this whenever the wheel is spinning. Always going to want to make sure your battery is off or your power supply is turned or unplugged whenever you're running the quarter grinder. Then you're always going to want to make sure your wheel's locked in. So to do that, you're going to push that back button, spin the wheel until the button pushes down. You're going to want to go righty tighty, lefty loosey. So there, so you take the wheel off, you push in the button, use your wrench, stick it in the holes, and twist it. So you take your grinder disc off and then put it back on. It's the same process. You're always going to want to make sure the flat part is down on the grinder disc. Twist that back in. Make sure the wheel is on there straight. Take your wrench. You're going to want to turn it to the right, obviously, and lock it in. So your grinder wheel is back on. Okay, and then whenever you're setting the grinder down, if your wheel's spinning, you never want to set it down flat. You're always going to want to make sure you set it down on its back. That way the wheel can't catch anything and throw it off the table or hit anyone. But with this one, it's a rapid stop, so you usually don't have to worry about that, but you're always going to want to make sure of that. Okay, so to put the battery back on, you just slide it back in the grooves, put it back on. Okay, and then when you're getting ready to grind, you're always going to want to look around you, make sure there's like no sawdust, no oil, nothing really that can catch on fire. Get the oxyacetylene, but the way that you can prevent that is the way that you stand to catch the sparks. Or if you look right here, there's a little tab that you can pull down and you can turn your guard so you can put it, you can try and direct the sparks the direction that you want them to go. Okay, you're always going to want to make sure your metal is clamped down with like a C-clamp, vice grips, or in an actual vise. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and grind. Gloves on. And just always make sure you check wherever your sparks are going. Look, got a nice clear spot so you can weld, make a good ground and good connection. Make sure you set the grinder on its back. Always want to make sure you pull the battery off the grinder and go plug it in on the charger in the tool room. And there is different cutting wheels. So this is a sanding disc that we have on the grinder now. There's a cutting wheel and a wire wheel. Those two you typically will not see in a research shop because they're not the safest to use. Yep, so yeah.